few weeks ago, I got a package in the mail. If you're a YouTuber, you know that this is a special package. It started to get me thinking about why people subscribe to my channel, but more importantly, why do people subscribe to channels in general? And so while I open this up, I want to talk about my favorite YouTube channels. So coming in the bottom of my top 10, I have a few channels that I subscribe to purely because the topics interest me. Number 10 is the channel City Beautiful. This is a channel dedicated to city planning, urban design. It's got a lot of videos about why people should bike more and how we can design cities to be more bike and pedestrian friendly. And every video seems to be something that I'm interested in. Coming in at number 9 is the Outsider Mountain Bike channel. Again, a topic-based channel where this guy who lives locally in Southern California goes around to different trails and basically just films his rides. But it's been one of my favorite channels to inspire me to get out. Tony, the guy who does the channel, great personality, but I would say the reason I subscribe to this channel is because of the topic. Number 8. Here's a photographer, Evan Ranft, that I've been following for a long time. I first started following him because he was into Fujifilm cameras, which I use, but he has consistently been making great videos for photographers. Compared to some photography channels that have morphed into more lifestyle photographers or lifestyle channels where you just kind of follow them on their daily adventures, Evan Ranft has stuck to what he started out as a great photographer. I think my YouTube channel subscriptions show it gives you an inside look into what my passions are, what I'm interested in. So coming in at number 7, maybe surprising you, is a channel called Living Big in a Tiny House. No, I am not planning on moving into a tiny house soon with my 3 little kids. I don't know if that really fits my lifestyle, but I do have this secret obsession with tiny house living, the van life. It's just something that has captivated me. Every episode is super high quality. The places that he visits and the people are super inspiring. And I just love that idea of building something of your own. It wasn't too hard to open up. Number 6, this is a bigger company, but their channel I just find completely inspiring. It's the Patagonia channel. They put out these amazing documentaries on all kinds of things. A lot of outdoor living, outdoor lifestyle types of documentaries, from mountain biking to hiking and climbing, and great editing, great cinematography, just super inspirational to me because my background and my passion is documentary filmmaking. And I love that Patagonia has used their YouTube channel not as just a promotional arm to pitch their products, but really to help make the world a better place through storytelling. Number 5 is Playing with Sticks. This guy and his family, they make videos about camping and tiny RVs, like teardrop trailers and small campers. And again, this is a topic that I'm just interested in because I want to do that kind of thing with my family, and the videos that he puts out are beautiful. I've seen him grown over the past couple of years as a videographer in terms of the quality of his cinematography and the time and effort he really puts into putting out some great videos. Every video is much more evergreen in the sense that people will be interested and find value in those videos for the long run. Versus if you're trying to make it as a sort of lifestyle vlogger, a lot of times the videos that you put out might not be of value or interest to a lot of people a month or a year later down the road. Compared to a lot of the videos of the channels I've talked about so far, it's very specific topic based. The keywords that you put in the title and use in your description and you tackle in your videos are something that people are searching. So before I get to my favorite 4 channels at this time, I am going to reveal what I got in the mail. 100,000 subscribers. It's actually been a while since I passed 100,000 subscribers. I thought there was going to be some sort of notification like, oh, here, get your plaque. But you actually have to request one of these plaques. So now you know, if you pass 100,000 subscribers, You actually have to go in and request it. I'm not usually one for wanting like trophies and stuff. I feel like they kind of clutter my space, but this is one that I'm certainly proud of. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that it wasn't overnight success. It's just been a long grind to get to where I am today, which is 150,000 subscribers. But who knows where the future will go. Maybe I'll get another one of these in the future. All right, so my top 4 channels that I'm interested in right now. Number 4 is Drew Binsky. And if you know Drew Binsky, you know that he's traveled to every country in the world. I love traveling. I'm not like the type of person that is traveling nonstop all year round, all over the place. And since having kids, I've definitely slowed down my travel. And then with COVID and everything, definitely slowed down even more. But I love the idea of traveling, and I love following people who like to travel. And so Drew Binsky, I think there's one aspect of his channel being a topic-based channel. A lot of his videos, if you look at it, are specific, travel videos to a specific country, informational. But the way he makes his videos is what makes me, and I think a lot of people, want to follow his channel. And that's following along with this person's story or life journey. It's not just that I'm interested in the mountain bike videos or the tiny houses that you're showcasing on your channel, but I'm interested in your life. I'm interested to see from now to the next video, what are you up to? And YouTube has allowed creators to give their viewers an inside look into your life. Number 3, Nathaniel Drew. Nathaniel Drew, I would say, is a modern philosopher. He does a lot of experimental videos, and so he does a bit of travel in his videos, and I just love seeing other cultures, other places. The cinematography is beautiful in his videos. I find a lot of his videos very thought-provoking, and like I said, I feel like he's a modern philosopher, and he just challenges people to think about how they are living their lives. So combine that sort of general topic in his video with the beautiful cinematography and motion graphics that he adds to his videos. It's exactly what I'm into. Motion graphics. Number 2, so this is sort of similar, but maybe even more specific to a topic. The YouTuber Alex. Alex is a French YouTuber. He is a food YouTuber. So this is definitely more of a specific topic. I am interested in cooking, but the way that he makes his videos are just full of entertainment. The shots are great, the editing is great, the pacing is great, and he does these very deep dive series into different types of food. For example, maybe it's ramen, maybe it's croissants, maybe it's currently what is he doing? He's doing dried pasta. But behind that, I just enjoy seeing this guy's life. He's definitely not a vlogger. He's not sharing a bunch of personal information in his videos, but I just like seeing how he has created this video creating YouTube lifestyle and just following along on his journey. And then my number 1 favorite channel right now, and it has been for a year or two, and if you haven't heard of this guy, I don't know where you've been, but it's Johnny Harris. Johnny Harris is a journalist on YouTube that makes videos on all kinds of topics. Let me just go through some of his latest videos. The danger of ignoring Julian Assange. The dark side of electric cars. Who really won the war in Afghanistan? Putin will lose. Here's why. Here's what happens if China invades Taiwan. So he takes a lot of these geopolitical issues, but he does some very deep dive reporting into them. And I think out of anybody that's making high quality documentary style journalistic videos, he is at the top of the game on YouTube right now. What interested me most in his videos initially were the motion graphics, the visuals, the cinematography, the editing. As someone who's interested and does that kind of thing myself, that is something that can capture my attention in the beginning. But beyond that, there has to be personality, there has to be good topics and interesting things. And Johnny Harris has definitely done that. All right, so those are my top 10. I have to do a few shout outs to some of my other favorite channels because it was really hard to pick my very top 10. So here are 10 other YouTube channels that you might want to check out. Not Just Bikes is another channel, like City Beautiful, that does urban planning, urban design. Is Harris is Johnny Harris's wife, and I actually found her channel before Johnny's, and I was much more interested in her channel because she did a lot of travel, but specifically travel with kids. And as someone who has young kids, I was fascinated in seeing her journey and their family traveling with their kids, and it was just super inspirational. Another couple that I find interesting is Becki and Chris. They do a lot of filmmaking, photography tutorials, but the reason why they're on my list today is because they've been doing a home renovation series, which is something that I am currently in the middle of myself, and so just seeing their experience is super fascinating to me too. Another couple who I enjoy following is the couple behind Mango Street, photographers who just put out very cool, very original and unique, high quality photography related YouTube videos. Levi Allen, he is a photographer, videographer, adventurer who puts out videos. He did the van life for a little while, and now he has a couple little kids. And so following his journey, becoming a dad, and continuing to follow his passions of going and being outdoors, filmmaking, photography has been inspiring to myself, and I love everything that he puts out. So good job, Levi. Justin Odisho, he is the godfather of epic Premiere Pro tutorials. Danny Gevirtz, he is another filmmaker who just puts out beautifully cinematic YouTube videos, and he seems super down to earth too. So something that I appreciate compared to some YouTubers that are into themselves. Is that the right way to put it? California Through My Lens. He's a photographer. I found his blog, I would say like 9-10 years ago, and this guy isn't that old. He's probably about my age. He actually had twins recently, so another connection that they pop up in his videos every now and then, and it is that connection, and seeing his personal journey is what most interests me. And then my final two shout outs, and it's hard to not include these guys on the list, are Casey Neistat and Peter McKinnon. And if you follow them, you know their journey. I think for them, what's interesting to me is more the life journey than the videography or the photography or the cinematography. Casey Neistat is a perfect example of a self-proclaimed filmmaker who, it's not like he puts out the most beautiful video cinematography in the world. You know, if you follow Casey, the style of video that he puts out. Peter McKinnon, on the other hand, his stuff is pretty. It's very well done. He's very focused on making his videos look beautiful. I have just been fascinated seeing their change. Casey moving from New York to Los Angeles, seeing that transition, and Peter McKinnon growing as a YouTuber, getting his own studio space, getting a better YouTube studio space. It's just something that, as a filmmaker and YouTuber myself, inspires me to see what he's doing. All right, so that was a lot. Let me know, do you follow any of these YouTubers that I mentioned down in the comments? Which ones and why do you like following them? Are there any other YouTubers that I missed that you are fans of that you think I'd be interested in? Let me know in the comments. Alrighty, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. So I bet a lot of you subscribe for the topics, because that's really what I put more videos out than sort of the life journey. But let me know in the comments why you subscribe to my channel. I'd be curious to know. Or why not? Awesome. Have a beautiful day, and we'll see you next time.